Today's broadcast colored green and white. Just less than an hour. It will be the Eagles against the Lone Stars in a city so fine. You want to continually abide. I'm Emmanuel Atem. It feels good to be back talking sports. And what a day to make a return. We never walk alone, never on the platform. I've got a man who will color proceedings when the Tunisian referee gets us on the way much later into Jer. His name, I am Brownish. How you doing?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. I have to say, it gave me goosebumps to hear your voice on radio again after what seems like the longest time. But
Yeah.
absolutely phenomenal to be here, and of course to be able to call up proceedings like when you said when the Tunisian referee gets us underway. But it's been an interesting day, and I expect it to continue.
What has made it interesting?
I've been watching the European World Cup qualifiers, and all of a sudden is we've been seeing some really good football being played on display over the course of the international break.
Yeah.
And today some other things, but those are personal, made it very particularly interesting for me today. But I'm glad that actually we can get into the studio and get the job done.
All right, I am Brownish alongside Emmanuel. We'll be here up until the Fat Lady bells. It's when Nigeria that have picked up maximum points against the Lone Stars, or maybe it'll be another shock. Eagles losing to Liberia. I don't think that would be a happy headline. Would exhaust this amazing tune, Major Laser's composition, amazing cast. In the next 2-3 minutes, we'll return and just begin the match preview before the top of the hour.
He actually has, and it's fantastic stuff to see him in the starting lineup for this game versus Liberia. It's Maduka Okoye in goal. We've got Chidozie Awazim, Collins, Jamiu Collins, and William Trust Ekong, who is the captain for the Super Eagles for today, and of course Leon Balogun.
Yeah.
Who's also in the starting lineup. And guess what? Wilfred Onyendidi is in the starting lineup for today. We've got Joe Aribo as well, Alex Iwobi, Moses Simon, Kelechi Iheanacho, and of course the fantastic star boy Victor Osimhen, of course, is the number 9 for Nigeria for today. As for the subs, we've got Peyi Noble Chukwueze, who I hope eventually makes his appearance in this game. We've got Onyeka Abdullahi, Sanusi Ejuke, Ahmed Musa as well, line no. We've got Pogma, Omero, and of course Onuachu on the bench for the Super Eagles for today.
Take the bench again.
We've got on the bench, we've got Akpeyi, Noble, Victor Chukwueze, Samuel Chukwueze, pardon me, Onyeka. We've got Abdullahi, Sanusi, Ejuke, Ahmed Musa, Olaino, Akpogma, Omero, and Onuachu.
That's the man who's top scorer at the last AFCON, Johnny Gallo.
It seems
not
like he's not on the XI at all.
Bench.
At all. Shocking.
But he's in Morocco as we speak. Obviously, we've had repeated interviews. Shout out to Overdose and Tony at The Voice. Good to see them again. Always excited to reunite with the team. But how does this... I'm trying to understand why a man you had to recall from retirement, make him fly all the way from China down to Morocco, doesn't get a place at the starting lineup, and he's not on the bench. This is not a perfect time to call Femi Raja, who's the media officer of the team. I'm not sure he'll be willing to converse. It's about 30 minutes to kick off or less than that. Brownish, any idea what's going on? Or did we just miss it? Is this the real lineup?
Yeah, it is. It's on Super Eagles official page.
I've got to read comments to be sure, but just go ahead to be sure that I'm seeing correctly if he's not on. Exactly.
He's actually not there.
That's about predominantly all the questions on the comment section. What about Igalo? Where is Igalo now?
I think maybe Genetro has decided that, you know what, we need a younger group of players. And
this random comment from Oladele Oloashe on Facebook says, Raw drop Taiwo and called Igalo. Semi Igalo not even sure for sub. So again, I'll ask you, Brownish, is my caller, is this the real lineup?
Yeah, it looks like it is.
It's not a drill.
It's not a drill. This is exactly what it is, and it looks like this team is Genetro he obviously has something in mind.
There's going to be a reason why he's not on the bench.
There's a lot of reasons why there could be. Maybe in training he's not measured up to what Genetro was looking for. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because they arrived about 2 days late.
Exactly,
the goalkeeper, Noble from Aimba International Football Club. But
and then again, this is a game against Liberia. I think it's not necessarily, we might need all the firepower we can get, but I think the players that he's got on the pitch and
are quality enough.
Are quality enough. Come on, we've certainly gotten. We should be able to get a deal. I mean, we've got Starboy, Victor Osimhen, we've got Senior Man Kells, Kelechi Iheanacho, and of course, let's not forget Wilfred Onyendidi is reintroduced into the team again. So there's a lot of steel in that midfield to basically control. We've got Joe Aribo as well, Alex Iwobi with the trickery. We've got Moses Simon as well. So there's a lot that's going on. Maduka Okoye signed a new deal with, I think it was Watford in the Premier League. So his spirits are very, very high. I'm not expecting him to concede in this game. Or basically it's going to take a lot for him to concede in this game. And I think all the players on the bench and as well as going to prosecute the game on the pitch, I feel like they have enough quality to be able to get past Liberia. I think this squad is a squad that can dominate in this game. And perhaps Genetro is looking at it. He has the choice to basically have younger players in the squad and players who he knows have what it takes to get past a certain team. I mean, Victor Osimhen and Kelechi Iheanacho have shown that they can get the job done multiple times, and they've got the Paul Onuachu, who's on the bench as well. He's shown that he's very dominant when it comes to the forward line. So these three at the very least can, of course, provide a spearhead for the Nigerian attack. And let's not forget that there's also Ahmed Musa. There's we've got Samuel Chukwueze and Alex Iwobi as well, who can help Moses Simon just in case. So I think there's more than enough for Genetro to call upon, and perhaps Odioni Gallo was a bit surplus to requirements for this particular occasion.
All right, I'll come back to you on who you think would be at the focal point in this game, since Igalo, who is supposed to be the conversation, is not even listed for today's encounter. I've got another gentleman who I'm not sure the last time I saw him Last time we had an opportunity to converse on radio. It could be 4, 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know though, but James Amankwe, whom I christened Amankwe by birds, James Aqua System. How you doing, James?
I'm very fine.
Our
man.
in-house referee from ages past. How you doing?
I'm very fine. Good afternoon, Emmanuel.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Lagos, once again. It's been quite a long time.
Yeah.
I think 6, 7 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Wagwan,
Oh.
what are you doing?
Nice to see you, Emmanuel.
I think it's nice to see you too.
In fact, I was listening to the guys and they were describing how you look.
What is it? How do I look?
Should I rub it in more?
What?
He said she didn't rub it in. I like that.
This one is something is wrong with this one.
Everything they said
It's not
spot
true.
on.
Wow.
Spot on.
It's
spot
not
on.
correct. Those
Yeah.
guys. I don't know, man. They spread false reports.
Oh, well, it's nice. It's
How you
nice to
doing,
be here.
James?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm very fine.
Have you been? Good.
I'm very okay.
You sure?
Very okay.
Now hungry carry you come back later.
Oh, well, like, Benue State is food
It's the
basket.
food basket.
Yeah,
of
it's
the
food
nation,
basket.
but they
of
chop
the
plenty. There's something like they say, Lagos Center of Excellence. How excellent is this state? But I mean, it's where we get our bread buttered, iron brownish, and Amankwe decided to come. Part of those who would just congest Lagos, getting pictures of the guys warming up just a few minutes before kickoff. All of the clips obviously on the Eagles Facebook page, and pictures courtesy of our partners in Segro. That's why we are able to bring to you live coverage of the Nigerian national team games, their quest to qualify for Qatar 2022. Well, they had little trouble, the Nigerian side, in seeing off the Leon Stars when both sides met in September. The Super Eagles running out with a 2-0 win, and at the moment are ranked 34th in the world, compared that to Liberia, who occupied the 150th position in the latest FIFA rankings. Brownish, some would say anything short of a win today for Galatro's side, even without Johnny Gallo, would be quite disappointing.
Yeah, most definitely. In as much as we know that Odioni Gallo has a striker's instinct, a very brutal striker's instinct that can get the job done. I think, like I said before, the players on pitch can't get the job done. But anything less than a win is going to be frowned upon. Because, like you said, in September, the Super Eagles didn't necessarily have a problem putting away this Liberian side. I think it was 2 goals in the first half, and everything else in the second half was just, in fact, it was a clean sheet. And I think that's something that can be reproduced, even to a greater extent on this occasion. And let's not even lie, the Super Eagles don't have the excuse of saying that, hey, Liberia had home field advantage, because it's not even being played in Liberia. So I think, all in all, the Super Eagles have every right to go on and not only win this game but dominate, and that's something that we haven't necessarily seen of the Super Eagles in recent times. So if we can't see that, I don't see any problem as to why the Super Eagles won't be able to dominate this game. But it looks to be good measures, like you said, 34th in the world as opposed to 150th. So that's a huge gap. That's a huge gap, and perhaps we're going to see the gap in quality today. Then again, upsets happen, but I don't foresee that happening in this game today.
Yeah, James Aqua System Amankwe, you're the man who's concerned about match officials. Well, we're getting confirmation the man who would be in charge of this game is from Tunisia, the North African. Some of the finalists, as the Europeans will acclaim that the Italians provide some of the best referees. So expectations from a referee in points of view, as the case is.
Well, we usually have the North Africans are good referees. They're always good referees. You no doubt about that. These guys is from Tunisia, taking charge of this particular game between Liberia and Nigeria. Youssef Esrari, he's 42 years of age, and well, he's officiated good games and big games as well. The last game he was involved in was in September 1st to be exact. He was the 4th official in that particular match, Senegal versus Togo, and Senegal won that game by 2-0. Let's see what Esrari will be able to do in today's match as well. But I believe he's a FIFA referee. He started. He's been shortlisted as a FIFA referee for over the years now. He's always there. Every World Cup qualifier, you see him, and he's gone far into the larger stages of the competition as well. I'm expecting a lot from him as well today.
Yeah, I know you don't have a crystal ball, but just look into the future. When do you think we'd have an African referee officiate the FIFA World Cup final? Is it going to happen in our lifetime?
That would be tough, man.
Okay.
It's a bit tough.
So it's not ever going to happen in Qatar?
It's going. No way.
Okay.
No way.
Brownish, you think the next 3-4 FIFA World Cup might have an African referee at the final stage?
Next 3-4, the way the North African football climate is possible. It's probably
sorry, for 4 years or 4 editions.
Yeah,
no, 3-4 editions.
Yes.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
He said editions.
12.
That's 12 years. It's quite possible.
It is.
You know,
is that a
because
lot? I don't think that's a lot.
I feel like at first we need to have a stable. We need to have a stable league that actually is recognized all over the world.
Yeah.
A league that clubs could basically, maybe from Europe, where the entire focus is on, European clubs could come and pick players from, and those players will still perform at the highest level. And I think that, coupled with the fact that the world is becoming more focused on the African continent and the kind of products that we're bringing out of the African continent, and everybody's trying to tap into basically the raw materials in the African continent, that might happen. It could happen in the next 3-4 editions of the World Cup. Who knows? And I mean, we didn't expect coronavirus, and it changed a lot of things. Who knows? In the next 3-4 editions of the World Cup, a lot could have changed as well. So we'll keep our fingers crossed and basically keep hoping.
Well, maybe I was so quick in saying it would be difficult or it would be tough, but well, let's see. We will see a smaller continent bringing referees who have officiated in the final.
Yeah.
It may not be far-fetched if we see an African referee taking charge of the World Cup final.
Just to make the question a bit easier, what's the odds seeing an African team win the World Cup or an African referee officiate the final? Which do you think will happen first? An African referee officiating or an African team winning the FIFA World Cup first?
I think an African team winning the World Cup first.
Will happen first before a referee from the continent officiating the final.
I think it could happen first.
Somehow I think that's feasible.
I go with an African referee handling the final
you're
before.
You're a match official, James. We're live on Facebook. Just getting confirmation from the digital guys. James looks quite healthy with his Bayern Munchen shirt. So the national team assignment, he wears a club side jersey. I don't know, man. And Iron Brown is also looking splendid. The comments are coming through on Facebook. Blessing Nelly says it's actually good to place faces to the voices. Someone is predicting Liberia 1, Nigeria 2, an over 2.5 scoreline. As commentators, we enjoy goals in a football game. Mike says Nigeria will beat them 3-0. I'm waiting for Chukwueze to come on. And more comments coming through. I'll take as many as I possibly can. Just go on our Facebook page. That's Nigeria space info space 993. The lines are buzzing crazy. We'd like to get some early predictions. The Liberians also quite hard not. Just to mention that the manager of the team, Peter Butler, has named a strong squad. Their quest is to wrap up qualification series at a good front. Includes midfielders Oscar Dolly of Slava Prague, Alan Nje of Arau. There's also a recall for goalie Boysin Winnie de Souza, midfielder Justin Paul Salmon, and striker Peter Wilson alongside Sylvanus. Namely, they've struggled to get going at the defensive end of the pitch, and we expect the manager, some Liberian to tune in, will be hoping that the coach at least does something to help the Eagles. They might likely take a defensive approach to today's game, all to repel the rampant Super Eagles on the pitch. 0700 993 993 993. The numbers to get in touch with us. We've got an alternative line for the latest. 01 465 7190. Fixture is upon us. Liberia against Nigeria. The quest to qualify for Qatar 2022. How many 20s I mentioned? 2022.
needed. You know, there's no need to bring a bazooka to a knife fight. Just saying.
Fair enough then. So we head to the phone lines where you call in to turn down the volume of your radio set so we can have a fine conversation. And just a reminder of the importance of this game from the lips of Captain Ahmed Musa.
As you can see, everyone is just happy and ready for the game. We know the importance of the game. We just need to go for the 3 points because we don't have to lose. We know the importance. So, inshallah, at the end of Saturday game, we're going to be very happy. The weather is very good. It's just like Europe. Most of us, I think, we love the weather. So, I hope the weather is going to give us what we want, inshallah.
Okay, so turn the volume down. The Captain Ahmed Musa, hello. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, and Ogaje.
Good afternoon.
The rain is coming down every day at Madam. Oga Emmanuel,
Yes, sir.
you asked a very good, important question. When will African referee officiate FIFA World Cup final?
Yes.
I want to ask you, Oga Emmanuel, has Nigeria referee officiate CAF Champions League final before?
No one that I can remember. Very soon, James. Friday, very
it's
soon.
a very funny situation, Emmanuel. If Nigeria referee has not officiated African
final.
Champions League final,
Yeah.
then after we go to World Cup final, just like Danny said, like the North America, I think in a very short distance, you can get it. But for West Africa, yeah, I don't know. Okay, Emmanuel, everything negative is always in West Africa. Even Jesus Christ in the Bible, I'm not sure where Jesus come to West Africa. Jesus was taken to North Africa, but he not come West Africa. And then no, not correct it. This is what it is, according to Ada. Thank you very much, okay, Emmanuel.
Thank you so much for calling Friday. What were the odds? He was going to be the first caller. Hello.
Hello, Emmanuel.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening. This is Glory.
Welcome, Glory.
Okay. And for the game, right now, is not starting.
Yeah, he arrived camp on Thursday, so it's not much
better.
fit,
No,
yes.
we don't want him to start. We want Osimhen to shine. The young shall grow,
Always they say.
and it shall die.
Okay, I didn't hear the other part though. Why do you want the O to die? Come on, man, Glory. Hello? You're live in Nigeria info. What's your name and where you calling from? The Gremlins are back. I didn't miss them. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Bayo.
Bayo, welcome. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Aja.
Thank you for calling.
Yeah, I want the Super Eagles to at least win today, at least 4 goals or 5 goals to nothing.
Yeah,
At least
it's
5
possible.
goals to nothing. at
Yeah.
least.
It would happen. Fingers crossed. Yeah, thank you so much. Fair enough. We'll squeeze in just one more. Go pay some bills and return for the action. Hello. That's the connection. Must be a Liberian. Brownies said I should say that. It wasn't intentional. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, I think.
My name is Ibinabo.
Welcome, Ibinabo.
Let me say hello.
You just called to say hello.
Hello, James. How you doing?
I'm angry.
Fine, good afternoon.
It's 7 years now.
Yeah.
Quite a long time.
Beautiful where you guys are. Wow.
Yeah, I can imagine.
The likes of me and CY from the Jet Bariga, we have missed you.
We missed you too.
When Femi and the gang were still footballers, when they were still blowing.
Yeah. Feel you. Thank you so much, Ibinabo, for calling. Appreciate you big time. Okay, so what is a good pay some bills? Would accommodate a few messages. Someone is appealing, Brownish, that we've got to find a way to. Okay, let me just read verbatim. Please, Fatg, you have to find some games for those that are on Facebook because it's not only the callers that will be enjoying all them giveaways. Malay Friday, we'll look into that shortly. I'm going to celebrate at the end of 90 minutes, you say. Fingers crossed. Good to see Emmanuel back. Hi, Brownish. Great job you guys are doing. Your name Kenechuku? Mwachuku, thank you. Doko HA on Facebook says, hello, Football Frenzy crew. Good to have you guys back talking Nigerian football. I hope the Super Eagles will win. We hope so too, so it wouldn't be a bad market in 2022. Okay, we'll be right back. Stay with us.